Welcome to day 5 of my 30-day challenge with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, the international phone version. Today is Father's Day, so first thing I want to do is say Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who is a dad. It's not Happy Father's Day for good dads, for bad dads, it's just Happy Father's Day if you're a dad. So Happy Father's Day, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If you see, I'm wearing a headband. I hadn't shaved in a couple days. It's the weekend, and I'm wearing the headband. My son put it on my head about 2 hours ago. I just haven't taken it off yet. My little hoodie I have on here is from my high school down in Orlando, Florida, and my daughter was born my junior year of high school, so it definitely has some special meaning today. On to the Galaxy Note 8. Want to touch on a couple issues, and then I'm going to be doing something a little bit different going forward with this device and with the reviews for it. Speed issue again. Edge, kind of slow here in Colombia. Also, when I was moving with the Google Maps app over to navigation so that I could get the turn-by-turn directions, it just took forever to lock on, so much so that my wife had to use her Note 2, which has the complete radios for T-Mobile here in the States, and we were able to get to where we were going after dinner yesterday. When we did go out to dinner yesterday, as we've discussed, this is a pretty large tablet. I do like the case that I have for it, which I put a link in the last video. It's a pretty large tablet. When you make it your phone, it has to go with you. If it's just your tablet, you can leave it in the car, you can leave it home, you can do all kind of things. But when it's your phone, it needs to go with you. So while we went out to eat, it was really the first time we went out to eat since I've started this challenge 5 days ago, and the results just weren't that great. I ended up having to put it in the extra bag that we take around for my son, who's 2. I went around, put it in that bag because I just didn't have another place for it. I wasn't going to leave it on the table while we went to a buffet. It was a kind of a Mongolian buffet. It's really good stuff. Hoo hot. You should check them out. I've also went from changed the SMS app. I know I talked about that last time as well. The messaging, the two-sided interface just wasn't working out for me very well. The two-sided, back and forth kind of see how it works kind of thing. It just wasn't working for me. So I went back to ChompSMS, which is something I'd used when I was on Gingerbread, probably even all the way back to Froyo when I had my G2. And now this is just basically a scroll, more of a stock function here. You click on it and you go into the conversation. When you click back, you come back into the conversation list. The only other thing I really was going to talk about right now was using the help section. The Samsung help section, especially the S Pen help section here for the device, is pretty outstanding. You go in here, find the help section, and you go through all sorts of different how to use functionality that Samsung adds with their TouchWiz interface. I can't say I've always been a fan of Samsung's TouchWiz because I haven't, but this is definitely useful, and I feel like I need to spend an entire video dedicated to the help section. So I don't know if it's going to be my next video or in 2 videos, but I'm definitely going to spend an entire video on the help section. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I had a comment on YouTube from Dardo Bartoli, kind of saying that it was going to be a tablet replacement for him, not so much a phone. So could I please concentrate on the advantages of the tablet? I'm going to do that. I'm going to split up the tablet and the phone functionality, because I think most people who are on YouTube generally understand what the difference is, and what people are more focused on is the phone realistically going to be able to go with you all the places your phone does right now? If your tablet can't do that, even though it has the phone functionality, then it really doesn't serve the purpose that folks need, because let's face it, we carry our phones with us everywhere we go, and most of them, they sleep right next to us on, on a nightstand or something like that, and some people even have the phone in the bed with them. It's no big deal. If you love your phone that much and that's that important to you, great. So what I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to split up the functionality so I can show some benefits of the phone on one side and maybe some weaknesses, and then show some benefits and some weaknesses of the tablet by itself. The S Pen, of course, this little thing right here is essentially the difference. This is the competitive advantage. This is the main reason that Samsung thinks they can sell this tablet for $399 for the Wi-Fi only version. I don't know what the numbers are yet. I'll have to look into it. But I'd imagine they're selling at a relatively decent rate. The phone functionality is about another $200 if you get it on eBay. $200 ish, maybe 180, but you're not going to get it for much lower than that. Angela Masters 15 on YouTube asked, was the phone function worth the extra money? And I just don't have a good answer for that yet. As we get more into this 30-day challenge here on YouTube, I will definitely be able to form a better opinion. So I haven't had any huge issues with the phone, carrying it around, other than the speed issue. Size, it's an issue, but we knew that. I do think that devices like the Samsung Galaxy Mega, the 6.3-inch device, might truly be better suited for an S Pen. If they had an S Pen, that might be a better crossover device. Even that Asus phone pad that I've spoken of before might be a better crossover device. It just might. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave a place for you guys to leave comments down below, of course. You can do it on Google Plus or on YouTube. Are there any specific apps you want to see? Just how they render on the Galaxy Note 8, what they do, if there's any added functionality, if you lose any functionality with that size of a tablet. Other than that, again, I just want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day. For those of you that are starting to check out some of my videos, hey, I really appreciate it. I really only have 3 of them up, including this one. The rest of them are basically high school football tapes. So like I said, I really appreciate it. I'm not going to dress up all spiffy and everything for every video. If I happen to wear nice clothes that day, which I usually do during the week, I'll look nice. But one thing you won't get from me is in real life or on YouTube or Google Plus or whatever, is trying to be somebody I'm not. That's just not going to work for me. I care too much about what I do to try to put on a front for anybody. So this has been the end of day 5, Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Again, happy Father's Day. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys in a couple of days. Bye-bye.